Hello, we're here with Marek Ziemak, who is the producer on Witcher 3, which we're greatly excited for. Simon has got his Witcher 3 t-shirt on.
Well, it's sort of my version of Witcher 3. It's a corgi, it's for Dogger 3.
It's one of the enemies.
Yeah.
One of the enemies.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a giant corgi and you've got to pet it.
You can monster hunt him.
That'd be cool.
So one of the things we're most looking forward to is monster hunting in the game, which is where there's a whole bunch. The big difference is that it's open world now, right?
Oh yeah.
So you can just go out into the world and hunt monsters.
How many monsters are there?
Over 80 different monsters, each of them somehow unique with some unique skills and different AI.
And they're each like a boss fight in themselves.
Yeah, but although we don't want to call them boss fights because they're not as prescripted, they're usually using their AI in a quite wise way and all their special attacks. They're massive as bosses, but they're not bosses. It's not like you have to play, I don't know, 20 hours and you get there and then there's the enemy. No.
Is there a big dragon?
I don't want to spoil the
Oh,
plot.
there might be a dragon.
But
But-
Witchers do not kill dragons.
They don't.
No.
I didn't know that.
No.
Why not?
Because dragons are rare creatures in this world, and Geralt as a Witcher does not kill rare and
He doesn't
thinking
kill
creatures.
endangered creatures, even
Exactly.
endangered monsters.
He does kill stupid monsters. He does
So
not.
he has a sort of quota, and he can't go beyond that quota.
Like the
Of
EU
course.
fishing laws.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. He's a very rich character with, I guess, a deep, somehow moral system. So it's not like killing everything was moving.
I guess you get to choose largely how that moral system works though as well, don't you?
Yeah, of
But
course.
often your choices don't work out as you think they will.
Yeah, it's sure you have a lot of choices. After all, this is a mature game about choices and consequences of your decisions. But the quite cool thing is that the choices aren't easy. The world isn't black and white. It's more of a grayish thing, morally unknown dilemmas. So the choices are never easy, and you can never really predict the direct consequences of your decisions. That's what makes it really cool and more realistic, maybe.
You can try and do a good thing, and a terrible thing could then happen as a consequence if you're trying to do good.
Yes, but it's not that often that you have a chance to do something good. Usually it's just like something
Choosing
more...
the lesser evil.
Exactly. This is a really shady world.
It's really good. That's what I love about it most, really. Just the adult, gritty sort of storylines that have been written by Polish author Andrzej Sapkowski.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's books, isn't there? Have you read them all? You must have done. There's
Yeah.
there's the whole
Some time
series.
ago, but of course we all did.
Yeah.
Or I guess most of us. After all, I think that's how the whole adventure started. We really liked the books. And
It's kind
that's
of
why...
your Game of Thrones, isn't it, I guess?
Yeah, the original one.
Yeah.
The original Game of Thrones. Wow, that's a good selling
It's
thing.
very dark.
Are there romances? Are there romances in this game? Do you get to...
It was a big part of the last one.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. So we were
80
trying
different romance partners.
36 different endings.
Right.
Wow.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Wow.
Different states of the world that you can leave the world in. But anyway, back to the romances.
Mermaids.
We're
we
trying
saw a
to.
mermaid in the trailer.
It wasn't a mermaid.
Oh.
I'm not going to tell you what it was, but it wasn't a mermaid.
It definitely wasn't a mermaid.
Okay. Yeah, romances. We were trying to create this world quite realistic and based on what Andrzej Sapkowski was describing in his books. So yeah, romances were there. They were just happening in this world, and it's not a simple thing just of, I don't know, having sex with a random person. Obviously, it's about this relationship between Geralt and different women in this reality. He has his beloved ones. The story gets even more personal in The Witcher 3. So I guess we might expect some romances, or at least relationship with.
So there are
with a woman.
some real, actual romantic relationships that fit into his personal story.
Yeah, definitely.
Are we seeing the return of any old characters as well from the last games?
I don't want to
Does anyone
spoil
alive
this
left?
too much, but you will be able to, for example, meet Vernon Roche,
Okay.
the one who is on Witcher 2.
Cool. Well, look, thank you very much.
Thanks.
It's been an absolute pleasure.
Wait a minute. Are there any dwarves?
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's a world that has dwarves, so yes, we are having dwarves there. Why are you
High
asking?
five.
You're a fan of dwarves?
I'm a fan of dwarves. I am kind of a dwarf myself, just quite a large one. Yeah.
It's got the heart and soul of a dwarf.
I certainly
really
do.
small heart.
They've got big hearts as dwarves.
Have they?
Yes.
Disproportionately large hearts, so therefore your
Sometimes,
heart is
yes.
the normal size.
I think that's how it
That's how it
works.
works.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So yes, we are having your brothers in the game.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Should we do a bit of ka-ching?
Oh my god.
Let's try not to kill the gameplay, man.
Yeah, I do want this game to get made, so let's not.
It's not quite finished. As soon as it's finished, though, you're fair game.
If we fail,
Oh my god.